The Duggar family is known for their abundance of unexpected events. The Duggar family has long been the subject of attention, both positive and negative, due to their enormous home, rigid beliefs, and continuously growing family tree. One of the younger daughters, Johannah Duggar, has been the subject of rumors as of late, and these rumors have finally burst into a frightening what-if scenario that nobody saw coming. Is it possible that Johannah wasn't merely according to the conventional Duggar trajectory of romance, engagement, and marriage? Is it possible that she might have become embroiled in the most significant controversy her family has ever faced, if she had deviated from the carefully established norms and traditions? An unexpected pregnancy, a clandestine wedding, and relatives vying for control of the storyline are all parts of the dramatic image that the rumor mill has created. Johannah, a restrained defiance. Johannah was portrayed for a long time as the charming, reserved Duggar child, the one who would smile nicely for the camera, follow the lead of her older siblings, and grow up in a household where rules were very strictly enforced. However, in private, many of Johannah's admirers have theorized that she has always possessed an innate sense of autonomy. She wasn't shy about saying what was on her mind during interviews, unlike her sisters, and she frequently scoffed at the more regimented parts of Duggar life. Fans weren't totally taken aback when rumors started circulating that she was the one family member who could shake up the Duggar traditions. Disappointed with the concept overall, yet astounded with the specifics. The surprise turn in the wedding. There has always been a set pattern to the Duggar family's relationships. Accompanied courtship. Only side embraces allowed. Rapid participation. A large wedding that everyone in the family attended and loved. However, Johannah's rumors reveal an entirely different tale. Johannah may have gone a totally covert route, a private ceremony, away from cameras, away from family supervision, instead of declaring a relationship through an official Duggar family Instagram post. According to her what-if essay, real images only. Forget about TLC cameras. Guests must have family approval. There were only Johannah, her chosen companion, and a small group of confidants who took an oath of silence. What was the outcome? A shocking revelation that would shake the foundations of her family and the entire Duggar fandom. Updates on the pregnancy. If the secret wedding wasn't shocking enough, the speculation that Johannah is pregnant adds the cherry on top of this news storm. Each Duggar daughter's pregnancy is celebrated with a meticulously staged photo of her growing belly and an emotional blog post about God's blessings. However, in this hypothetical situation, there were no carefully crafted press releases or staged family images to announce the pregnancy. Fans were left to wonder, did Johannah really cross the line that the family had carefully drawn? The information instead spread through murmurs, rumors, and partial truths, which fueled speculation. If one of the Duggar girls were to switch roles, how would the rest of the family respond? Is this the start of a new chapter in which the younger Duggar children break free of the shackles of parental expectations and forge their own paths in life? How the family reacted. The Duggars have made it clear to the world that outward appearances are important, based on their reputation as religious, moral, and conventional. The family has amassed a fortune. A full-blown Duggar crisis could ensue if Johannah secretly wed and became pregnant before an official announcement. Michelle and Jim Bob. Shocked, devastated, and rushing to pray away the controversy. They would feel conflicted about managing the family's reputation or safeguarding their daughter. The older siblings would have mixed feelings about Johannah's decision to be independent. Some would be more traditional and openly oppose her, while others would prefer to keep to the family tradition. The younger siblings, perplexed, curious, and maybe even secretly motivated by Johannah's fearlessness. As the drama played out in private, it would also be played out on social media. with followers searching for hints of concealed stress in every family photo and Instagram post. Surprise, adoration, and conjecture from fans. There have always been two factions within the Duggar fan base: those who fervently support the family and their principles, and those who find their way of life limiting. Both sides were quick to respond to the what-if scenario surrounding Johannah's stunning news. "This isn't true," supporters exclaimed in shock. If her parents wanted Johannah to do something, she would never do it. At last, the critics grinned. A courageous Duggar who dares to escape. "If it's true, I hope she's happy," muttered one of the neutral fans. "Her own way is rightfully hers." There was a deluge of speculation on Twitter, TikToks, and memes. A few people thought this was all an attention-getting stunt, while others made fun of the idea and urged Johannah on. Freedom versus tradition. The more important question, more than simply wedding plans and pregnancy announcements, lie at the heart of this juicy rumor surrounding Johannah. It represents a larger struggle between modernity and tradition. Will the Duggar family's strict regulations ever allow a Duggar girl to live her life freely? Will the younger Duggars follow in Johannah's footsteps and rewrite their own story? Or will they inevitably be drawn back into the fold by family loyalty, faith, and pressure? Fans are captivated by this suspense. The question of whether Johannah is secretly married or pregnant is secondary. It all comes down to whether she and her Duggar siblings will be able to escape their stereotype. Two possible destinies. So the what-if scenario continues. Two potential futures are open to fans' imaginations. Chapter 1. The Duggar Redemption. The deeds are confessed by Johannah. The relatives explain it by saying it was a mistake that became a testimony of God's grace. It all ends with public pardon, a heartbreaking family reunion, and acceptance. Breakaway with the Duggars. Johannah is resolute in her stand for autonomy. They leave the Duggar family and begin a new life together. Silently following her lead, other Duggar siblings cause an evolution in the family that no one anticipated. Either way, the drama is going to make sure that the world does not stop talking about her for quite some time. Why is this narrative so captivating? It is straightforward. The entire Duggar family has risen to renown on the basis of their status as the perfect family. Each controversy, each rumor, each hint of rebellion has an even greater impact because it poses a threat to that image. Before the announcement of her marriage, her pregnancy, and the surprising news of her wedding, Johannah's what-if scenario is the ultimate bombshell. Fans cannot help but talk about it, even if they do not believe it themselves. Final thoughts. The life of Johannah Duggar has always been influenced by rules, expectations, and public scrutiny. However, this dramatic, gossip-style what-if story suggests that she is a different kind of young woman, one who has the confidence to follow her heart, even if it means going against tradition. The narrative compels supporters to question whether or not Johannah is indeed the Duggar who will break free. Is this true, or is it not? Sometimes the most startling element of a rumor is not whether or not it is true, but rather how badly people want it to be.